Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have something very exciting. I'm going to be doing this eyeshadow look with mine is already dirty because I got a little crazy. As soon as I opened the box, I immediately had to start touching and swatching and playing. Me being the messy person that I am, got eyeshadow all over the front already, but I'm absolutely obsessed. This is the first look that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do other looks too. I want to do something really colorful, and then I also want to do something more on the neutral side. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I already know I look a little bit crazy because I have like this eye done and this eye looks insane, but this is just what happened today. This palette is so amazing. I'm not even kidding. It is so freaking stunning. I came home. I already ruined her. She's already dirty because I got excited and I started playing with her as soon as I walked in the door, and she got a little messy. I'm going to do my best to get the names right since I didn't get my little insert in my palette. I guess they forgot mine, but that's okay. I pulled it up online, so we're just going to go off of this. As you can see, I did a red burgundy kind of smoky eye because I just thought that that was appropriate since this is the Jaclyn Hill palette and she is like the queen of the red smoky eye. I'm going to take this one right here. This is going to be my transition shade, and this is called MFEO. This color reminds me a little bit of soft brown, but maybe not as purpley. Soft brown from MAC is one of my favorite transition shades, but it has a little bit of a purplish tone to it. It's really nice when you're doing like a purple or a mauve-y kind of eye look, and this kind of reminds me of that, but when you put it on the eye, it doesn't actually have any purple in it whatsoever. It's just like a really nice transition if you're doing like a warm smoky eye as we have going on. I always do eyes first usually. I don't know what happened today. I guess I just decided to go with face first, so that's why I have this powder down, because it's going to catch any kind of fallout. And when I did this, I didn't have a ton of fallout. I had a little bit from the shimmery shade in the middle, but not too much, which is very impressive because most eyeshadows have a ton of fallout, like the most expensive palette. I have no idea why I did face first. I just did. I think I already started and I was like, shit, I meant to do eyes, but I didn't. I did face. So I just put down a little bit of translucent powder and we're just going to wipe that away. The next shade I'm taking is this one. This is in the shade Pukey, and it's actually just like a pukey color, which sounds kind of nasty, but these really do make like the prettiest transition shades for like a reddish type of warm smoky eye. They are absolutely incredible, and this color is so pretty. I absolutely love it. I'm going to take the Morphe M441. This is just going to go right under the transition shade. It looks so pretty. It looks kind of gross like in the palette because it really truly is just like a mustardy pukey shade, but I promise it looks so pretty once you have all your shadows down. Just get that right under there. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and blend it together. I always do this for every single step. The next shadow I'm taking is this beautiful orange shade. This is in the shade Hunts. I'm taking this in the IT Cosmetics 107 brush. This is going right in the fold of my eye. If you see where my eye creases, it's going right here, right underneath those other two colors. This is going to be the last transition shade that I use. What I'm doing with my transitions, because I want to see that light to darkest transition, I want to add a lot of like definition to the eye. I want it to be really blown out and smoky. I'm going from lightest to darkest, all in the same color shade family. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and blend these together. I'm going to take my Morphe M433. I'm going to be mixing these two shades together. This is in the shade Chip and Jacz. I'm doing more of a halo eye. I'm just taking this brush. This is more of a dense blending brush, but it's nice if you want to do a halo eye look. It's really good at packing on matte shadows and blending them out at the same time. You don't have to go in with more of a packing brush for the lid. When you go in with a packing brush, you kind of just have like, bam, it's just color. It's kind of hard to blend out. So this kind of blends for you, but it's still good at packing on color at the same time. I'm dabbing the color on the outer corner and blending at the same time. I'm also doing the same thing for the inner corner of my eye. But here I want to be a little more careful because I don't want the color to kind of fall into my inner corner, because then it's going to look like we have kind of like a black eye. I'm keeping it low onto the lid. So we're just going to tap it in, pick up a little bit at a time. That's the trick to this. So you have to make sure you're adding little by little. You can't go in with a ton of product because you're not going to be able to blend it out. So we're going to slowly build it up. Tapping, and then we're going to go in and gently blend it out. I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush again, and I'm going to be careful blending this part because I don't want to move too much of the shadow. All I'm going to do is make sure there's no harsh lines going into the crease. I'm just kind of gently blending. I'm going to do the same thing here, gently blending. I'm keeping my brush low. Again, I don't want the color falling into this part of my eye. And then I'm just going to kind of connect it at the top. I'm not going in with any additional product, but I am going to run this through the crease just to connect it. Now for the center, since I'm going in with a shimmer, I like to do this with shimmers. This might be an unnecessary step. This is what I like to do because I want the shimmer to be as intense as possible. So I'm taking my Too Faced glitter glue. I have just a little dibble on my pinky, and I'm going to dab that right in the center. The trick with this glue is that you have to work a little bit fast, but you also have to make sure you're applying the glue exactly where you want the color. Once you have that glue down, that's where that pigment is going to stick. For the center of my lid, I'm going in with this color. This is this beautiful copper color. It's called Firework, I believe. And I'm taking the Morphe G20. It's just a flat packing brush, and this brush is awesome for packing on like intense shimmery shades. I'm going to take the same M443 brush that I used to pack on the inner and outer corner. I have no additional product on this brush. All I'm going to do is make sure that there are no harsh lines with the copper color on the center of my lid and this matte color that I packed on the inner and outer corner of my eye. I'm just going to kind of fluff the two together. Since I did so much blending, all I'm going to do is go in with my first two colors, and I'm going to reapply them very gently just because I want that transition of colors to stand out. So I'm taking the same M443 brush. I'm going in with this orange color again. I have hardly any color on this. I just want to re-intensify just a little bit. I'm just going to lightly fluff that at the top, just to make sure that color still stands out. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with Pukey. I'm just going to gently lay this down at the very top where I had originally placed it. For my brow highlight, I'm going to take this color. This is in the color Beam. I am like obsessed with Nylon. That is the only color I use as my brow highlight and basically inner corner highlight. This might be a replacement. It is so pretty. The name is so fitting because it literally just like beams. Oh yes, girl. I wasn't really feeling the wing today, so I didn't do one just because I really wanted it to be that like beautiful blown out smoky eye. I didn't want a wing to take over the eyeshadow look. Before I go on with my lashes, I'm going to take the black in the palette. It's called Abyss. It's a really nice black. It is super, super dark. Like this hoe is blacker than black. I'm going to take this brush. This is the M432. This is a new brush for me. I ordered it when I ordered this palette. I don't know what took me so long to order it because it's like truly incredible. I'm just going to lay down a little baby line just to help hide my lash band. Charlie sees me getting ready, so he's like sitting by the door and guarding the door. He's just like sitting by the door staring at me, waiting for me to leave so he can go with me. I'm gonna go in with my lashes. These are the Becca's and Eyelure Grand Glamour. Come up from the north. I'm gonna lay these down. Now that I've got those babies on, I'm just gonna dust away all this powder. I'm so impressed because there was hardly any fallout. I was a ding dong and did my whole entire face before I laid down that powder. So some of my blush and highlight is gone. So I'm just going to go back in and reapply a little bit where the powder kind of cleaned it up. The blush that I used is Blush Copper. This is from Becca, and it's this beautiful coppery shade. It looks so pretty with this look. I'm just going to kind of re-intensify where I lost a little bit of my blush. I already laid down my highlight and I can still kind of see it. It's just not as intense as I wanted. And I used the Maybelline Molten Gold. So what I'm going to do is go in with Sin by Urban Decay. I think this is a highlight. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I'm just going to re-intensify just where I lost a little bit of that highlight from wiping away the powder. Please ignore my dog. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take my M432 brush. I'm going to go in with Chip, and I'm going to pack this onto the lower lash line. So I'm going to blend this color out, but I like to have that really like smoky lower lash line. So I like to go in with the deeper color that I used and really pack it in and then blend it out with a lighter transition shade. This is also a new brush for me. This is the E17. I'm going to take this and dip it into Jacz, and I'm just going to blend out this lash line. I know a lot of people get demotivated with the lower lash line. You honestly just have to keep on blending. It gets a little like tiring and annoying, but that's how you get that really blown out smoky lash line. Even when you think you're done blending, just keep going, honey. I'm going to take my little baby definer brush and I'm going to go in with Beam for the inner corner. We're trying to beam, honey, okay? And for lips, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox lipstick. This is the B Legendary lipstick in Nylon Nude. I forgot I had this. It's so pretty. It's like the story of my life. Okay, and that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope that you guys can get your hands on this palette too, because it is absolutely incredible. I know it sold out really quickly, but it's supposed to be coming back in stock. If you can get it, get your hands on it. It's so creamy, it's so buttery, it's so silky, it's absolutely amazing, and it's affordable. You can't beat that, and you get so many shadows, you get so many different colors, neutrals, colorful shades, pinks, purples. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you can get your hands on it, I highly, highly recommend it. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. You can do so many different things with this palette. So this is the first look that I created. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions on what to do next with this palette, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Fuck. Give it to me. Oh my god, every time. No! Oh, I just dug my fingernail in a color. Meh. Charlie, I'm trying to make a video. I'm gonna be able to hear you crying in the background. Can we just look at how pitiful this dog is? See how he's like guarding the door? The door's right there and he's guarding it. Oh, are you embarrassed now? Are you ashamed? No, he doesn't care. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that cute baby face.